Hi there, this is Sam from One Deep Breath, and this is going to be a quick video about how you can optimize your oral and body posture for better breathing, better sleep, and better health. Believe it or not, a staggering 90% of people have some sort of nasal or oral deformity, whether it's crooked teeth, a misaligned jaw, or a deviated septum. This might not seem like a big deal, but these issues can play a huge role in the quality of our breathing. While braces, retainers, and plugged up sinuses might seem like commonplace, they're actually a relatively new phenomena. Ancient skulls show practically no signs of these modern dilemmas. But why? The transition towards a diet consisting of mainly soft foods, us spending less time chewing our food, as well as orthodontics designed to constrict the size of the mouth, are largely responsible for these issues. Still, for our purposes, what we're concerned with is our systematically incorrect oral posture, and more specifically, the placement of our tongue. See, in an ideal world, the air you inhale travels through your sinuses and nasal cavities where it's warmed, pressurized, and filtered, and then travels down the throat to the lungs. There's a clear open pathway for billions of molecules of air. Unfortunately, the picture isn't so pretty for most of us. Our tongue actually slides back into the throat and blocks our own airway. This makes it impossible to get enough air in and leads to shorter, hurried breaths that can contribute to stress and anxiety. Improper tongue posture obviously makes it harder to breathe, but it's also the cause of a ton of different health issues, like snoring and sleep apnea. The improper position of the tongue causes vibration and friction, which then causes you to choke on your own tongue and actually wake yourself up. It also makes it harder to breathe out of the nose because the airway is constricted. We have a full video on the benefits of nose breathing, but for now, just know that nose breathing is ideal because it leads to higher quality air, more efficient oxygen delivery, improved immunity, mood, weight regulation, and even sexual function. Finally, it can lead to jaw and teeth abnormalities like crooked teeth, a jaw that's too small to fit all the teeth, and a bunch of other dental issues. Now, the good news is fixing your oral posture for better breathing is easy and something we can all do. The first step is to get that pesky tongue out of the way. Your tongue should be touching the roof of your mouth right before the teeth. They shouldn't be pressing up against the teeth, but rather pushing on top of the mouth. In an ideal world, you should have as much of your tongue touching the roof of your mouth as you can. At first, it's going to be tricky. To get your tongue into proper position, try saying the letter N like this, and notice where your tongue is. This should be where it is most of the time. Secondly, your front teeth should be slightly apart and your back teeth almost or gently touching. Your jaw should never be clenched. Finally, your lips should be sealed without having to put a ton of pressure on them. This is where your tongue should be resting at all times. It might feel awkward at first, but with a few minutes of practice a day, you'll start to get more and more used to it. Soon you won't even realize you're doing it. One final tip, and I know this is going to sound ridiculous, but really chew your food. Chewing your food thoroughly and completely, but not too forcefully, leads to the stimulation and growth of stem cells in the jaw. Over time, this can help strengthen, expand, and optimize the jaw for better breathing and oral posture. Still, even if your oral posture is great, you're not going to be optimizing your airways unless your body posture is good too. As you can see, if the head is tilted too far forward, the airway becomes constricted right where you're supposed to be inhaling oxygen, like kinking a hose. On the flip side, proper posture allows for a nice, clear, open airway. Easiest way to get into proper posture is to stand against a wall with your head, back, and glutes touching the wall. Hold this position for a few seconds, and now step away from the wall. Boom. That's how your body posture should be all the time. When you're sitting down, make sure everything above your hips maintains this position. All in all, better oral posture and body posture go hand in hand with better breathing. When you start to develop one habit, you'll find yourself building on the others too. It's not going to come all at once, but over time your jaw, tongue, and mouth will begin to settle into their natural place so you can breathe better all day, every day. If you want to receive personalized reminders to breathe throughout the day, or use our science-based breathing exercises for anxiety, stress, energy, and focus, download the One Deep Breath app today at onedeepbreath.io.